I'm trying to be nice, but respectfully, e.l.f., what the So in today's video, we are going to be doing a full face / review of e.l.f. Cosmetics. The full face was under $65. So if you're interested to get some information on this look and the products used to achieve it, stay tuned. All right, guys, so let's get right into this review. Look at my box of goodies. These are all the e.l.f. products that I ordered. This is a full face, all the way from primer to lashes and everything. A full face of e.l.f. Cosmetics. Honestly, I'm pretty sure my order was under $65 Canadian for everything. How can you really go wrong with that? So I'm excited to give it a try. I hope everything is actually pretty good and not just like cheap because of how cheap the products are priced. So all of the information for each product is going to be on the screen. So the name of it, the shade or color that I got, as well as the price. So let's start with primer. The primer that I got is this one right here. It is the Poreless Putty Primer. And I've honestly heard a lot of good things about this before I even bought it. I've seen so many videos where people are doing dupes and saying that this is a really good dupe to some higher end primers. So I'm pretty excited to try this one. So first impression of the primer after I just pick some up on my finger is that it is pretty thick, which I think I'm going to like because I personally have mentioned that I have pretty big pores, like closer to here and here. And I like my primers to really fill that in. So I think this is gonna work well for me. It feels really smooth, no weird scent to it. It's gliding pretty well. And I noticed that I'm not seeing like any residue. It's not making me like washed out or white or having a weird like color left over once I rubbed it in. So far I'm liking that. So now our primer's applied, guys. Next step. So now onto foundation. This is the foundation that I got. So the one that I purchased is called the Flawless Finish Foundation. And the color I got it in was Honey. The description of it is tan with neutral undertones. The reason I picked this color is because e.l.f. also has a shade finder and I use that. I'm hoping that it works out for me. I know that if you guys have watched my Juvia's Place review, I've mentioned that I don't actually like those whole thing with the shade finders, but I mean, maybe it's gonna work out, we'll see. It's a glass bottle with a pump and it's just like a standard foundation bottle if I'm being honest, so nothing too crazy there. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it directly onto my face. Ooh. The pump is pretty stiff. That's why it's coming out like that. I'm pretty sure I might have already put too much. So I think I'm just gonna work with what I have on my face right now. And if I need to add more, I will add more. So I'm just gonna use my regular foundation brush to apply the foundation. Yeah, I definitely use too much foundation. That is my own fault. So yeah. I guess we're just gonna have a pretty full coverage, huh? So if I'm honest, it's actually not a bad match. Like I'm not like all the way up, I'm not mad at it, you know? I do think that it's a bit cooler than some of the foundations that I've used in the past. I feel like it could wash me out a little bit. It could be a little bit light or just on the cooler undertone side of things, but I'm not mad at it. And I've also clearly learned the way that a foundation oxidizes on your skin sometimes changes drastically. So far I'm gonna give it a chance. So far, so good. Definitely for the price, I would say it's pretty good foundation. The coverage is good. It went on really smooth. The consistency isn't too thick. I don't feel too oily or anything like that. So far, e.l.f., you're not doing bad. You're doing pretty good. So this is the way the foundation looks without any powder on it, any concealer, just applied over the primer. I know that people do their makeup in like different steps as far as the direction, especially when it comes to your eyebrows. Some people do it before they put on their foundation, or some people do it after, or some people do it whenever the case is. So I'm gonna actually do mine today after I've already clearly put on my primer and my foundation. And the pencil that we're going to be using is this one here, also from e.l.f. This one is called Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the color Deep Brown. The packaging of it is pretty good. Like, it has a spoolie on one side, and then it has the pencil on the other side. It's one that you twist up so you'll be able to see it there. So as I've said in my eyebrow video, which if you have not watched, please make sure that you go and watch that. I like to just brush my brows up with the spoolie first, and then I go ahead and outline my brows, fill them in, and then just again go in with a brush or a spoolie to smooth them out so the product doesn't look too harsh when you've applied it. I'm gonna be using a mirror, so if I'm looking down or something like that, you guys know why. I am using a mirror, but yeah, let's go. Okay. I haven't brushed it out yet or anything like that, but I get say from the very beginning, this deep brown is way too dark for me. I am actually really surprised. When I'm watching myself apply this, it looks like it's coming off as if I'm using a black pencil, and your girl does not like that. I do not love that. Oh no. Ugh. This is how you guys know I'm doing this for the first time. I haven't used these products, because I'm telling you, had I seen this color before, I probably would have switched it. This deep brown is definitely not it for me. I think it also, like, the pencil itself is kind of ashy. Like, the color is coming off kind of ashy, and I personally don't like that either. We're gonna keep going with it, but so far this pencil is a no for me. I'm actually very surprised at how much I hate this pencil. I'm trying to be nice, but respectfully, e.l.f., what the? I'm hoping that when I put concealer on it, maybe it'll make it better. When everything is on, it will make it better, but it's definitely a no for me right now. It's a no for me. Like, never. No. Speaking of concealer, let's move on to the concealer. Let's see if this saves it. So this is the concealer that I got. This is the 16-hour Camo Concealer, and I got it in the color medium warm. So we're gonna see how this works. It also says that it's full coverage and matte. As far as the packaging and stuff, by the way, for all these products, I think that it's good. Like, it's nothing fancy, but at the price point that this makeup is at, I wouldn't necessarily be expecting anything fancy, but it's durable. The containers are all durable. They're very similar to any other cosmetic brand, I guess you could say. So it's not like it's lacking in that area. So I say that's good. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of light it first. And just like everything else, if I feel like I need to add more, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm also gonna use this concealer to sculpt out my brows. These damn brows that need so much help, because I don't know what e.l.f. was thinking with that damn pencil. I don't know if you guys have used e.l.f. Cosmetics before and it's just me, like I just picked the wrong pencil, please let me know, because I hate this. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my beauty blender to blend in this concealer. If I'm being honest, this is kind of nice. e.l.f., maybe you saved yourself. Maybe you saved yourself from this trash, trash as eyebrow pencil, because this concealer is pretty nice. I like the color of it. I also found or chose this color because of the shade finder. So I would actually say that the shade finder on e.l.f. has not exactly let me down as of yet. So good for you guys. Because I typically hate shade finders on makeup websites. The consistency of it is nice. Once again, no weird smell. I know you guys are probably like, why do you keep mentioning smell? But have you ever had makeup where you're like, why does it smell like that? Like, I feel like makeup shouldn't really have a distinct smell unless it's a play on the makeup's name or something. Like if it's cherry or something like that and it smells like cherry. It's probably just me. Is it just me or do you guys get me? Okay, so I blended out the concealer and honestly, it's not bad. I think it's a nice color. For my preference, I think I could have gone with maybe one a bit brighter, or like maybe that had more of a yellowy undertone. But to be honest with you, I do like it. I would definitely use this again. I like it, e.l.f. Good for you. I'm still not forgiving you for this brow pencil, but you're doing better. So I am going to use my own eyebrow brush to dip into this. Just gonna dip onto a little brush here with it so I can get some to sculpt out these brows and see if it helps. Okay guys, maybe I overreacted a little bit. I still think that the color is too dark. I would not necessarily say that this is a dark brown. It looks black to me, but I would definitely say that once I use the concealer to sculpt the brows and shape them a bit more, it definitely helped, and I'm freaking out a little bit less. So e.l.f., I still am gonna say it's a no for me on that brown pencil, but you know what? We're gonna keep going. So now that we have our concealer done, the next step we're going to go into is contouring. So this is the palette that I'm going to be using from e.l.f. It is their Sculpt and Shade, and I got it in the color Dark. I think this one looks really good. I think the colors look pretty, and I'm pretty excited to actually try this one. I think I'm going to like it, and I'm always down to incorporate a new product into my everyday, especially one that's like so well priced. That's it. The palette is pretty good. It does feel a little bit flimsy if I'm being honest. Like it doesn't feel as sturdy as some of the other palettes that I've had. But again, nothing too crazy. These are the colors up close. That's pretty. So I'm going to go in with this color, the darkest color, to contour. And then I will probably end up using this one up here because it is a bit shimmery, if you can see. I'll probably end up using that for highlight. I'm going to go in with my own brushes. This is just the same brush that I typically use to contour. I did try my best to brush off any excess makeup that I had previously had on it so that you guys can see the true color. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab it. Oh, that picks up a lot. Oh, I hope I didn't pick up too much. I'm just going to tap the brush because I think it maybe picked up too much. Let's see. No, you guys. I like that. Again, the product does pick up quite a bit. So if you do decide to get yourself some of this, I suggest being very light when you tap into it at first. And do your best to not put your brush directly like on your face because it'll definitely give you a harsh, it'll definitely give you like a harsh mark wherever you put your brush, and then you're gonna have to do your best to kind of like buff it out. So I'd say definitely make sure you're in sweeping motions and circular motions just to buff out your contour. But you know what? I like this a lot. I like this. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Good job on this, e.l.f. Definitely adding this. Definitely adding this. I'm like super excited about that. I feel like the other colors besides the highlight one, I would probably, if anything, use on my eyes, maybe because I do think these colors are pretty and I think that they would look good on eyes. So I would probably use, I'd probably use every color in this. So I'm really happy I got this palette. This is a good purchase. So I'm just gonna take a brush again and get into the highlight right over here. Again, that picks up really well too. Ooh. I know you guys see it. Girl, this whole palette is a yes for me. Yes. I love the contour. I love the highlight. Yes, e.l.f. Yes. You guys see how my mood just starts to pick up when I start to like my makeup? At the beginning, like, just refer back to the eyebrow section of it. This video was about to go to shit, but we're back, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. So now that I have my face products on thus far, I did also pick up a setting powder, which is this one right here. So this is it. It's called the Halo Glow Setting Powder, and I got it in the color medium. It's supposed to be a translucent setting powder, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use a wider brush and just brush it all over my face before I move on to eyes and putting my lashes on and lips. It's actually one of those ones where you turn it when you're ready to use that, and I do really like that feature because I find the other ones end up being really messy when there's nothing that stops the powder from coming onto the lid and stuff like that when it's closed. So I really do like that function. So I just went ahead and peeled off the little sticker, and I'm gonna put some in the top of the container so I can get my brush into it and keep going. I didn't put too much, I just put this much in. I'm just gonna take a light dusting brush and just dust it all over. I think that the setting powder is nice. I don't think that it's anything to write home about, but I did have a little bit of shine left from the foundation because it wasn't a matte foundation. So I do like the fact that it toned that down, and it really did kind of like blur and bring everything really seamlessly together. So I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'll definitely use it, but I would say it's nothing to like write home about. But again, for the price, how can you go wrong? So for the skin portion of this e.l.f. cosmetic review and full face, honestly, I am not mad at any of it. I feel like the foundation definitely oxidized and it got a bit warmer, as well as the fact that, like I said, that palette, I absolutely love it. I love the contour shade. I love the highlight. I think it's really pretty. And the setting powder, nothing to write home about, but I do think that it does what it's supposed to do, so I am into that. As far as the concealer, I think that it looks good. I would have preferred something a little bit more yellow, but again, that could have just been the shade that I purchased. And it's not creasing under my eyes too bad. There's a little bit of creasing, but so far so good. So for the price of all of these products, I would definitely say that it's been worth the money so far. Now we're gonna get into the eyes. Like I said, I'm really basic when it comes to eyeshadow. So please don't expect anything crazy in this, okay? I got this bite-size eyeshadow palette right here. It is called Cream and Sugar. The colors of it are really pretty and brown. There's like a dark brown, some shimmer going on in there. When I saw this, I was like, okay, I can definitely work with that. And also the price, great on this one. I think I'm gonna like it. So I'm just gonna go on with, again, one of my own brushes and do something super simple. I'm just gonna brush the dark brown on my lids, and then I'll probably go over it with this sparkle and just see how it goes from there. The container is so cute and compact. Like that's really cute. This container, it again still feels a little bit flimsy, but it's just eyeshadow. This one also picks up quite a bit, like it's quite pigmenty. You can see the excess that came off, but it looks nice. I think the colors are gonna look nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and give me a sec, look into my mirror that's right over here, and just apply this and see what we get. that's with just the brown on it. I really like that brown color. This is definitely a color that I would wear, so I'm liking it so far. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the shimmer on top of it to see if we can kind of just make it look less random. This product itself, I do really like, very pigmented. The way that it's applied and stuff like that, don't be mad at e.l.f. It's probably my fault. That shimmer is actually really pretty, and I'm surprised at how pigmented it is, because you can really pick up on that gold. So I think it's really nice. This little one, this is also a big keeper. I like that. That's really pretty. So I actually applied my eyeliner off camera by accident. I'm so sorry. I'll still talk about it. It's just the fact that you won't actually be able to see me putting this on. But the eyeliner that I got is this one right here in the blackest black. It's called Intense Ink Eyeliner. This is a felt tip liner. The application of it was really smooth. The tip is pretty big, but also a really nice fine point. So you have variety when you're gonna go ahead and be applying your eyeliner, whether you want it to be thicker or thinner. And I did do a test on my hand to show the thickness that it can have as well as the thinness. So again, really good eyeliner. I would suggest it, and I do enjoy it. And that's what is on my eyes. Oh, I also got these lashes from e.l.f. These are called Drama Queen, and they're faux mink lashes. I think that they look nice. One thing I will say is that on the website, it seemed like they were a little bit thicker or a little bit more dramatic. And also, if you're gonna call them drama queen, I feel like they gotta have a little bit more drama than this, sis. But overall, I think they look cute. So these are the ones that I'm gonna be applying. e.l.f. did not have lash glue that I purchased, so I'm actually just gonna go ahead and use a lash glue that I already have to apply them. When you open the pack, it does come with this cute applicator as well as the lashes, which I think is really nice, especially for the price of these. So the packaging, I think, is good. Okay guys, so I applied the lash glue and the lashes off camera. And yeah, I think that they're pretty. They're a lot less full or dramatic than the lashes that I personally like to wear. And again, they are called Drama Queen, so I don't think they stand up to their name, but overall, I mean, they're okay lashes. Definitely nothing to write home to, and I don't think that it would be a pair of lashes that I go to often, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. They're not bad. So now that I have my lashes on, I always like to go ahead and put on some mascara just to make sure that my eyelash strips and my lashes are like really bonded together and blended. So I got this mascara from e.l.f. called Lash Extending, and I got it in the color black. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this and apply it on my own lashes. Typical mascara container, nothing crazy. This is what the brush looks like. Again, not too fluffy, but I mean, it looks good. So let's see how this goes. Since I put it on when I had lashes on, I don't necessarily feel like I could give a fair like review of it because it's not just on my natural lashes, but I mean, it does its job. It's doing what it's supposed to do. It is black, like the color said so I'm not mad at it, okay? I'm not mad at the mascara. The last thing that I got for eyes, which I don't wear often, but I do like when I end up wearing it, it's eyeliner on the bottom. I just feel like it definitely makes my eyes pop, but I wear it when I'm going for more of like dramatic or like, yeah, a more dramatic look. So the eyeliner that I got is this one right here. It's called the No Budge Retractable Eyeliner, and it is waterproof. And I got it in the color black. Me wearing eyeliner on the bottom is like such a throwback. I feel like I'm gonna look so different because I haven't done it in so long. Honestly, it is black. I love how dark it is. I like this. I feel like it definitely helped with the look. I like this. That was the last product that I got for my eyes. Overall, still not mad at it, oh, still not mad. I really liked the eyeliner. I really liked the eyeshadow. Lashes, a little bit underwhelming for me, if I'm being honest, but still okay. And the eyeliner on the bottom, favorite. So when it came to lips, e.l.f. actually didn't have too much in stock because when I purchased it was a sale, but what I got is called lip lacquer and it looks like this. It's nice and shimmery. It's in this brown color. The color of it is called Love Bite, which I love. That's so cute. And this is definitely one that I would wear with this current face and the eyes and the eyeliner and everything like that. So I really hope I like it. It smells good. It is sticky. Not overly sticky, but it is definitely sticky. But it smells good. It seems like you're gonna have to put on a couple coats to build it up to get like the color that almost like it appears in here. But I actually like that because, you know, depending on how you want it to look. If you want it to be more extreme, you can put more on. If you want it to be less, then, you know, you just put one coat on. But I like this. The shimmer is subtle. Based off of how it looks in here and what it looks like on your lips, I thought it was going to be a lot more shiny. I was a little bit nervous, but I like this. I'm going to put on one more coat. So that is it, guys. This is the full face of e.l.f. Cosmetics. Full face for under $65. And honestly, it gets a yes for me. I think all the products were worth it, except for that damn eyebrow pencil, which I am not a fan of. But honestly, I would definitely purchase from e.l.f. again. And yeah, thank you guys again for tuning in. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Thank you so much for all the love, the follows, and everything. You guys have really been showing up for your girl. So until next time, stay blessed. Love ya.